Welcome to Midnight Readings with Eve when she can't sleep. Hi guys, I don't really use tarot as traditional as a lot of people, okay? So, my readings are very much clairvoyant, and the cards are just something for you to look at. I'll be honest. That's what my teacher said to me. She was like, Eve, you know the cards are just for the other people to have something tangible. Otherwise they don't believe it. A lot of the time. Right, it's a lot easier for us to look at a picture and say, oh yes, I understand now. Anyway, you're not here for that reason. So let's just get into this. Okie dokie. Right, Spirit is showing me massive argument, massive like fire, yelling. And it feels like a real breakdown in emotional connection. Like whoever you're fighting with, y'all are not listening to each other. You just can't hear each other at all. But there's also a level of desperation in that. Like, I so desperately want you to hear me. And grief. Huge grief underneath that. And then I heard very clearly a bird calling. And it's midnight. There's definitely no birds around here. Okay. First card we have is Temperance. She's reversed. Right? She's all up in arms. Now, Temperance traditionally is about a balance between the mind, the emotions. Well, I think that's pretty clear and straightforward from what I've just said, really. This is the problem, you see, when I do this clairvoyantly. The cards are... How do I go further on that? But Spirit is showing me that the rainbow that Temperance is holding is... Oh, come on, buddy. It's in front of your heart. So I can see that you're sort of holding a rainbow in front of your heart, like it's a channel. Like, just come to me, come to my heart, like, listen to my heart. And I think between the emotional realm and the logic not being able to connect or be received and heard mutually, it is mutual in your position. That you're asking that this person follow that light to your heart. But it feels like such a heavy burden. Such a heavy burden. Okay, and then I get the feeling and the sensation of wanting to give up. And then right towards the end, it's like, okay, fine. Just whatever. Okay. I've got the Six of Air, and again, this one is sort of reversed. I shouldn't use the cinematic. That's okay. So, what I felt with this was like you're almost... if it's not you, it's the other person. One of the two of you is shutting yourself off and then using your community, or they're using their community, and that's their way to get by with everything that's happening. It's just easier to spend time with their friends and ignore the problems that are happening, the real problems for the heart. But it feels like such a pressing issue. Almost like the more time that is spent avoiding it, the worse it is getting. That was weird. I got shown, the old school Men in Black movie, and the cat. The cat's got the universe in the necklace or in the old tag. Don't know what that's about. If it makes no sense now, it might make sense later, or it may never do. And socks. Just got shown socks. I love socks. Okay. Alright. Well, you can tell me. We've got the Elder of Air. And this old dude is pretty wise. He's very much in his own zone. Oh, you want me to read the card properly, don't you? We do it different here. Okay. It feels very much like a ritual. Some sort of ritual needs to be done. I can see the way that he's playing the music, and it's like those thoughts. The thoughts in the air realm start to release away from him, but he's actually in a very, very calm place. It feels ritualistic, so there's some sort of ritual that you need to do to release some of that baggage and the thoughts. Now, ritual and release can look different for everybody, and if you're spiritual, if you work with deities, right now this is a really good time for you to work with a deity, to pray to the god or the goddess that you work with the most, or to ask for and call upon that person who wants to work with you. And that's going to really help to just sort of set things in motion and get that air element, your thought realm, freer, lighter, detached. So for some of you, that may be like a retreat or a meditation thing or a healing or something. The male element of this, the masculine, doesn't really seem to be relevant. It's more about the wisdom involved there. Okay. It's a very weird symbol to give for that, but okay. Spirit has shown me a pineapple, and they said you need to bring the sweetness back into life and back into this connection. Or, if that person's not in your life anymore, it's just like you just really need to focus on something sweet, something tangible, something that you can touch, you can see, you can invest like actual money and actual physical material. Sort of harvest, something that you can touch, spend and put time into that for yourself or for them, for you together. Feels less about the connection, like I can't actually feel the connection being there together. So whoever you are fighting with, we've got some drops. Alright, it feels like a period of time alone. We've got the 9 of water, and it was reversed, but it also sort of feels like it's upright as well. it feels like a time alone is going to be really useful. Even if you just have like a 3-day silent retreat on your own at home, or as minimal as possible. Like a silent retreat doesn't have to be 100% silent, it can just be minimal, but I think it would be really, really useful because it will help you get the ripples of water, the ripples of emotion out of you, and then you can kind of step out of the cave and feel new again, collected, and like you've found a new piece of yourself. So spend that time on you. Okay, now we've got the Lovers, but it's also reversed. And the first thing I heard was, who are you to your lover, and who are you to yourself? I want you to get a pen and a paper and really reflect on that. Who are you to your lover, your partner, whoever? And who are you to yourself? Because I think it's really, really important that you show up for both the same way as much as possible. Because if you're not a very nice person to yourself and you give and give to them, it is time to be the same person to them as you are to you, or vice versa. Alright, sometimes we can turn into a real dick towards our partners and just be really and absorbed and egocentric, right? So how are you for your lover, and how are you for yourself? That's going to really help to transform you. So please do that. Please get your journal out and reflect on that. Oop, we got a jumper. Oop, she jumped out. Da, 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 da. And it's death. Yeah. So this, you can't really tell what that is, but it's a boat, and it's broken and old, and away she goes. I've never noticed that. Of course that happens. That always happens. You would know. There's a dead bird on there. The beautiful thing about this card is that the fruit in the corner are very luscious, are really abundant. Out of everything in this image, the brightest and most colourful things, which is not a lot in there, are the most prevalent. So what you're going to see on the other side of this has sort of changed a really core and key element. Like, they're showing me you grabbing your own bones, and it's a terrible vision, but the bones are all old and broken and dusty, and you're taking them out. And it's like, whoever comes through on the other side, you're going to speak different. You are going to speak different to yourself, to your lovers, and to those that are meaningful to your heart. And it's like, I just got the image of Temperance, very first card, I think, where this time alone, this reflection, this ripple that can come out is going to turn you into somebody who is accessible for yourself and for the world. Okay. But until you give yourself that time, I'm not sure if it was this reading that I saw the pineapple, was that not long ago? If you can do that for yourself here in this moment today, you're going to be a changed woman or man. So please keep going. Don't stop now. Don't give up. Because some of you want to give up and you can't. You are loved, you are wanted, and you are needed. Otherwise, your soul would not have chosen this place. Okay? Alright, and then there's one last final ripple, one final wave. And then it's just bliss. That calm after the storm. And peace. Okay. Is there anything else in this team? It feels closed, but it doesn't quite feel closed. Come on, ladies and gents and everything in between. I keep seeing the image of kind of like a rose, not a rose. You know when you make daisy chains? I got shown a daisy chain. So it feels childlike. It's like a child's spirit. Okay, get your inner child out, my friend. Okay, that's interesting. The card is the Elder of Earth, and this is it's called the Gaian Tarot. The first thing I saw was your grandmother. And I'm not sure if it's like a physical, external thing or if it's something that you need to embody for yourself. It may be just an older woman who can nurture you, but there is an important connection and an important woman or feminine energy, older woman who is here, and they are going to be a really beautiful source of comfort and love. And if your older grandmother like person is in spirit, she wants you to know that she's always there and she's always here with you, and never to doubt that. So for some of you, she's on the other side, and for those of you who this person is in the actual physical realm, it's like you have to go see her. You have to just go and be loved and hugged by her. And same with your spiritual individual for the others. That person is going to be able to provide for you the love and the warm grandmother-like hug that you need. Okay? And the other thing that Spirit wanted to say as well is that things come into completion. And when they do, we go around in a full circle. We start the circle again with so much more wisdom and experience, but one thing that they want to press forward is that you are held by the earth and by life and life's beautiful circle. It has always got you, and that energy came through side by side with this grandmother person energy who can comfort you. So go and seek her advice, ask for her, call to her, and if you don't have her in your world, ask that she be brought. It may not be a physical or literal grandmother. It's just an older woman who can bring out that innocent grandchild energy from within you, where you can be safe and loved and innocent. Okay, alright, I'm going to close that door now, and I hope that if that reading was for you, let us know, and hey, go get your hugs from Grandma. Okay, I'll see you guys later. I'm going back to bed.